Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Sigi Alanna from SMP Labschool Kebayoran, and today I would like to share a speech called Glasses of Choice. I choose to see a certain mindset as a set of glasses. Change the frame and our perception will change along with it. I think of the phrase, truth from perspective. What we consider to be the truth is individually affected by our perception of reality. We're a boring old murky green pair and everything will just seem blurry, dull, nothing will make sense, all over the place. However, when you switch it around to a new crystal clear pair, trust that everything will find its way to you. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests and honored judges, our first reaction to challenges is disappointment and limitation. But what if there was a way to turn these obstacles into a source of growth? Imagine you're given a bouquet of 1,440 flowers, and it just so happens that 2 of those flowers are withered and dull. Would it simply make sense to throw away the rest of those thousands of flowers? Of course not. Now replace each of those flowers with a minute in each day that we live. Imagine that it's okay to feel upset about an unfortunate moment, but don't let that ruin the remainder of an amazing day. Let's say you got a test with a low score, below your expectations, you could say. At first, it's okay, feel devastated, as though it is a reflection of your abilities and incompetence. Instead of, I'm a failure, there's no point in trying, we can instead reframe it into, there is so much more that I have to learn, so much knowledge to find. How exciting, isn't it? To me, failure gives a sense of mystery, allure. It gives us a chance to see the unknown. A star shines the brightest in the darkest of skies. That win will feel that much brighter because of all the darkness you had to get through. Let me share a personal story of mine correlating with these flowers that I've mentioned before. One time, I let 2 of those cute little withered flowers ruin what I love the most, music. Music was everything to me. Piano lessons every week to singing gigs here and there. You could say music was basically my first love. My biggest motivation was being best at what I do among my peers. And the moment someone was better than me, I lost my spark. Quitting was one of my biggest regrets, you could say. I focused on how I wasn't achieving enough, all the things I couldn't do, and I completely disregarded all the years of the work I've put in. I threw away thousands of those beautiful flowers simply because someone else's bouquet was bigger and better than mine. Not logical, is it? For the next few months, I dwelled on the what if. That obsession stained the beauty of the excitement for the future to come. The thoughts of what if still consume my mind to this day, but sometimes you'll have to admit, life won't wait around for you to make that decision. Seeing things from a different perspective isn't only for grand events. Sometimes our daily lives are filled with unfortunate moments, and it's okay to admit that. Acknowledge life is hard. Reframing doesn't have to mean ignoring the loss and denying the reality of things. Instead, I think it's about admitting that sometimes we're not in control of life's inevitable changes. It's about growth. All those stories we tell ourselves either keep us back or set us free. When we master this art of reframing, we unlock a sense of emotional resilience, a life undefined by those silly little moments. It empowers us to reclaim the strongest tool we have, our mind. It's time to change our lives. My life and your life. As we part ways, I like to remind us all that all we really have are those 2 pairs of glasses. And it's entirely our choice to make. Thank you for listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.